Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Tonight, we're gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it rain. so quiet, try to hide it. If a new thought formed, we would swallow it down. Empty stares, never question the illusion. If you play alone, they will leave you to drown. Stand up, 'cause we are the movement. Don't stop, straight into the dark. Wake up, 'cause this is the moment. And every fire starts with a spark. A revolution. Stand up, 'cause we are the movement. Don't stop, straight into the dark. Wake up, 'cause this is the moment. And every fire starts with a spark. A revolution. Whispers from the past, like embers inside our souls. Truth will always last. A part of us they can't control. Stayed right there in the silence. Spirit is sightless. We will not conform. No, we're not backing down. Stand up, 'cause we are the movement. Don't stop, straight into the dark. Wake up, 'cause this is the moment. And every fire starts with the spark. A revolution. We are the movement. Straight into the dark. This is the moment. Straight into the dark. Revolution. Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take
All right, friends, Sim fans, happy Wednesday night. Good evening to all of you, and welcome to the live stream. I messed up, friends. Tonight, I actually scheduled it. It's been a busy week, busy last few months, so my apologies. Thank you for that 5x5, Marion. We were supposed to do GA tonight. I messed up. I scheduled last night. Been a lot of things going on with work. I scheduled commercial. I got back into my old routine. So I do apologize to those of you that were hoping to do GA tonight. I know there's probably quite a few. You still have a kill. I see you back there, man. Along with the rest of you, Kyle and Bats and Maple and Marion, Chippa, Proctus. But yeah, we're flying big GA planes. There you go, Proc. But I do apologize. I think quite a few of you were looking forward to GA tonight, but hopefully quite a few of you are just fine with commercial. I know some people aren't, but hey, as leave none alive, Six says, let's go. But we will get going here, my friends. But anyway, maybe I'll make it up and we can do a couple GA flights in a row. What do you think, friends, huh? What about that? Would that work? Would that make up for it? But here, Maple, we're doing the, you had actually suggested this commercial flight. Actually, you wanted to do the full Texas Triangle. I don't know if we'll have time to do the full one. I prepared just in case. I actually spent like almost an hour pre-flighting 3 different legs. We're going to start with 2, and I'll put those up above. So those are the 2 flights we're planning on tonight. And why is this not showing up? Right now, I'm not seeing the sim. Hold on. That is interesting. Give me 1 sec. Got the right one set. Let's see what we can see. That is on. Interesting. It is black. Let's see here. Try this. There we go. Is that better? I think that was all from leftover from a night flight, Bruce. Nice. I think that was actually leftover. Remember, we did the... and I'm going to make excuses, but actually I'm a little thrown off too because we actually live streamed on Sunday. We checked out, a lot of you were with me. We checked out Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, that tech alpha release. And so that was a setting from back then. So I got OBS, I had to switch that back. Yeah, there we are. And I did the flyby and everybody, it was dark. But I got some screenshots of it. But I can see y'all. Welcome everybody. I got a new display here too, a 27-inch that's in portrait mode. Although I think I got to turn off the blue light because it's kind of hard to see with my sunglasses. Speaking of which, here I am. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's flight. I'm SimFanatic with all of you. Welcome, my SimFan family. But it's got this blue filter on, and I've got polarized sunglasses, and it was like, oh, this looks amazing. And then I put my sunglasses on for the stream, like, shit, it's kind of hard to read with my polarized sunglasses, so I'm going to have to mess around with the settings. I think it has to do maybe with the blue light filter. But anyway, I can still read it, but it's just a little bit hard to see with these polarized shades, so I need to do some testing there. But this is the first night I've had this, but it's nice. I posted in Discord a picture of it. Nice big portrait mode. I've got it's full screen text with all of you coming up. Like CP65 said, nix the glasses. Nice try, man. I hear you though. I hear you. Also got Maple Leaf says, oh yeah, but yeah, I think Maple is happy about the flight tonight. So anyway, we're gonna start with these 2 legs up above. We're going to start from where we're at, Dallas Love Field, and we're going to make our first leg to Austin. LRM, thank you, Bats. You never let me down, brother. You're always reminding me to make sure I get that up and running, so I'll get LRM started here. Let me bring that up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that reminder. Y'all got to help me out. It's been pretty busy between family stuff, get my daughter, apply to all these different colleges and a lot of events and stuff. You know how it is. It's life, right? Work's been crazy. But you know what's really great is I get to come back here and I get to be with all you. But anyway, I'll check all you out. Bats in the house is in the house, friends, with the SimFanatic. He's got the logo going there. We've got Maple Leaf socks. I do have my socks, Maple. Check this out. I did not forget my foot condoms, buddy. There we go. See, I've got my socks on. I'm not going to forget those now, I don't think. Well, I will at some point. Bruce, good to see you. Bats again in the house. Maple, it's good to see you in the house. Leave none alive in here. Why flying Ryanair tonight? I'm flying the Southwest livery tonight, buddy. And let's see, we've got, who else we got in here? We also have Marion Harris, a.k.a. a Chippa Sneeze in the house. Maple, it's good to see you. Kyle in the house. Good to see you, Kyle, moderator. Got a few of my moderators in here tonight. IFR, Heli Tours is in the house. Good to see you, IFR. We also have CP65 in here. Good to see you, CP65 as well. Who else we got in here? Let me see if I missed anyone. I don't think I missed anyone. Oh, Cool Videos from a Cool Guy is in the house. And of course, Cool, you're a big fan of the helicopters, I think. And but anyway, we've got some friends in here. Emmett the Nemesis in here. Practice. Good to see you as well, my friend. Thank you. And Silva, Mother Killer in the house. Good to see you, Silver. It's great to have you back flying with us. And you wouldn't have it any other way than to join back in with the commercial flight, right? I know you love both GA and commercial, but I kind of have a feeling you prefer the commercial flights, buddy. But it's good to have you all in here, and appreciate you. Let's check out who all is in the flight or in the stream. TJ Turner in the house. Emmett says good evening. Good evening, Emmett. Good to see you, buddy. We got Bats in here in the sim, IFR, Heli Tours, again, Civa Killer. Oh, Golfer 67 in here. Mike, how's it going? Fluid Mercury in here. Kyle, of course, sporting that B38M. And Chippa Sneeze. What are you flying tonight, Chippa? You're flying the 737 as well? Oh, look at you. And you've got, no, you're not flying that. What are you flying? You're flying the A320 with the SimFanatic livery. I appreciate that, buddy. And friends, we got Dayton Trucks and Trains. Just subscribe. Dayton, welcome to the stream and welcome to the SimFan family. Good to have you. Cordial Cloud, when did you sneak in here? Good to see you, Cordial. Awesome. Actually, I know which. I still got to connect the dots with your name in chat because they don't match. But hey, once again, thanks, Dayton, for joining us. Everybody give Dayton some blue skies. And welcome to the SimFan family. You're in good company, my friend. So good to see you, man. Who else we got? N911. I can't miss N911 over there. N911 over there in the C25 and the Cessna. And Dayton Trucks and Train says, start your engines. Speaking of which, you're absolutely right, Dayton. Let's get into the aircraft here and get the sound going, and I'll turn the music down. But here, we're already set up and ready for pushback. You can see I'm wearing, look at the Texas livery. I think I'm guessing Practice and Maple like that. You know, since we're doing the Texas flight, I figured, you know what, this is just appropriate. So let's go ahead and get on into it, friends. We'll go ahead and mute the music for now so we can hear these beautiful engines start up here. And then we will be pushing back. Here, I'm going to get my checklist handy, get that up and running. There it is. All right, so we got the anti-collision lights on, and let's go ahead and request our pushback. By the way, did you check out the video I posted a week ago, a little over a week? An update on PMDG and their compatibility with 2024. Like, again, we checked out Sunday. Do check that video out if you haven't already. They're also going to be releasing an update here soon to get the tablet to function like the 777, which will have more features in there, which will be nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to FS Actions Ground Services. Sorry, I wanted to go to Pushback. We'll get the tug switch to the TPX 200 and start.
Cockpit to ground.
Deuce Criollo! Welcome. Stop playing this ugly sim. Very funny. Isn't it a beaut? Isn't it a beaut, Deuce? It's such a beaut, my friend. All right, we're getting...
Ready for push straight back. Brakes off.
We got to release our brakes. Let's go ahead and get to the wing view. I love the shape of that wing, as Rudin would say. Release the brakes.
Released.
All right, friends, here we go. We're going to light them up. It's Kyle, as you say, buddy. Kick the tires and light those fires, right? I'm definitely going to have to figure out how to turn off the blue filter on the Dell. I'm like, why am I not seeing this text very well? It's like, oh, I got polarized sunglasses. I got to be the blue light filter on it. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to go ahead and do ground. Actually, got to turn the packs off first. Packs coming off and ground. Let's get her rolling, friends. Look, we got TJ Turner over there pushing back. Kyle says, the guy who taught me that saying flies the 737 for United now. We used to fly gliders together. Nice. Very nice, Kyle. All right, we got this engine starting up here. Let's go ahead and give her some gas. And here we go. What I love about the pushback with the 737, the PMDG, is it actually only goes so far. It'll stop, and then it's not like the Airbus where you actually have to go to the EFB, electronic flight bag, or the tablet, if you will, and actually stop it manually. It'll go back, and it'll actually, the guy knows what he's doing, and will stop us at the right spot. Here, and there he stopped. And he's going to tell us to engage. Am I getting the 737 MAX, Kyle asked. Yes, sir. I definitely will be getting that. Now, I know it's in pre-release, right? So it hasn't been, like, officially released yet. Tommy Hughes, what's up, my friend? But yes, Kyle, I definitely will be getting the MAX. I have heard great things about it from my friends. Blue's got it. XP, I think's flown it. Two-Tone Murphy. Sounds like it's a wound heel of an aircraft, so I'll definitely be getting that. Kyle says it's awesome already. I should check that out, man. Maybe I should just get it now, right, Kyle? What do you think? I don't think I'm going to have any arguments from any of you here. We're going to start that left engine. Look at practice over there in that beautiful SimFanatic livery over there. It's good to see you, Prague. Kyle says, get it. Yep, get it. All right. Well, you've never steered me wrong, Kyle. You've never steered me wrong, buddy. Here we're going to get some fuel going in that engine number 1. So the stream can see me in the right airplane. There you go. That's what you're flying tonight, huh? Awesome. Awesome blossom. Sorry about that night flyby. It's like I didn't realize you guys couldn't see. Everybody can see the... okay, yep, everybody can see the stream. So you guys got to go in, if you haven't joined our Discord server, you got to go in there, go to the general channel. I set up my studio a little bit differently. You can see this 27-inch Dell display. It's a 2K display in portrait mode, so your text is really big. As long as I can, see it, it's not being blocked out because of my stupid polarized sunglasses. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of a nice setup. I'm liking it. All right, there we go. And let's go ahead and go continuous on that. We can go ahead and turn the Gen 1, Gen 2 on. And let's see. Of course, we're going to be taking off a runway 13 right from Dallas Love Field where we're at right now. Let me just check my checklist. Pushback is done. We've got our generator switches to on. AC voltmeter to Gen 1. We need to do that. So that's going to go 1 to the left there. Gen 1. And we're going to continue on, and APU bleed can now come off along with the APU, so we'll go ahead and turn off the APU. Go ahead and turn off the APU bleed. We'll go ahead and turn our packs back on, get some of that air back there for you, friends. There you go. Packs are on. Probe heat can come on. Release the probes. So we're going to turn on the probe heat. There we go. Engine anti-ice we don't really need to worry about right now. Flaps to 5, and we'll go ahead and kick on the Bravo. Again, we're doing the ProDes Sim. By the way, I do like the ProDes Sim. It's been holding up for me so far. Proctus, how about you? Is Delt here? I haven't seen Delt yet. But they gave me a new speed brake because after about 20 times of using that, it just started popping off. But so far, so good. Of course, time will tell. But so far, so good. All right, flaps are at 5. Right, friends. Taxi lights. We don't turn on the runway turn-off lights or we get yelled at by Maple. So we're going to turn the taxi lights on, and I think we can start taxiing. So let's go ahead and disable the parking brake, and let's motate. So actually, one of the other things, too, I like is we can go over to electronic flight bag, go to our charts. Of course, we'll do our departure chart. Oh, I need to load this. There we go. Now I can go here. And now we got departure chart. That's important, friends. There we go. Airport info. And, whoop, not that one. There we go. And then let's go ahead and zoom in. Of course, this does require a subscription. And again, what did I say? We're taking off a 13 right. So we're going to go right and down Romeo and make our way over to 13 right. All right, are we ready, friends? Let's do this. Make sure our control surfaces are working, and they are working just fine. Look at that. Is that not great? And we are using the Track IR tonight. As you can see, that's this weird-looking thing on my headset. If you ever wonder, that's what that is. Let's go ahead and get the TPR pedals on because I am wearing foot condoms, aka socks. All right, let's make our way over to Romeo. It should be about straight ahead here. We can see Proctus and Maple Leaf over there. Just kind of go over here. We got a Marchie. What's up, Marchie? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. So good to see you. We'll try not to run over you, Marchie, or this fuel pump gas station over here. Yeah, so we've been flying the Airbus. We flew the Airbus last stream. We're flying the PMDG this stream. Again, I'll definitely get a couple GA flights. Maybe we'll do GA Saturday and a GA next Wednesday. We'll get a couple of them in a row. Mina is back. He says, hey, I'm back from Dominican Republic. Hey, welcome back to the live stream. Good to see you. Mina, thank you for joining. Leave None Alive says, do you ever use the HUD when, I never do. I never do. In fact, I often forget to use it, to be honest. All right. Making our way. This doesn't seem to align really well, does it? A chart does not look accurate based on this. Does it? I mean, is it just me or does that look like way off? I've never had that happen. Usually these are pretty accurate. This is the first time I've seen that where that hasn't been accurate. Interesting. Looks totally off. All right, I see Silver Motherfucking Killer getting ready to take off. Kyle said, love those old school Airbuses. There you go, buddy. Leave None Alive also said, love flying out of Dallas-Fort Worth, such a well-organized airport. Yes, indeed. And can you believe Leave None Alive? I know that Proctus and Maple and many of us can't believe that, and Kyle as well. How is there not a payware scenery for Dallas-Fort Worth? Although there is a developer working on it now. I don't know for sure when it's going to be released, but it is being worked on. Yeah, this is love. Yep, this is Dallas love. But just talking about DFW though, DFW is a beautiful airport. You'd think we'd be flying DFW tonight, wouldn't you? But we picked Maple's suggested flight plan for tonight. So again, here's to you, Maple. Cheers, brother. Thank you for offering this one up. See, I told you I'd get to you sooner or later. The Love's truck stop, right? Exactly. Kyle, I love doing the old school SWA triangle. Nice. Good old Southwest, man. There we go. Was that Silver Killer taking off? Yep, Silver Killer taking off over there. Hey, and if you haven't checked out that live stream we did on Sunday, I showed all the CPU cores being used. They actually all are being used with 2024. And it was smooth as silk. Of course, I wasn't running like anything but default stuff, right? But still looks very promising, friends. Very promising. We got Old Golfer taking off up here. Old Golfer. What a lovely way to stay. I don't know what that means. Let's go check out Old Golfer. Here goes Old Golfer. And who's taxing on? It's AKA Chip a Sneeze. There goes Old Golfer. Mike, good to be flying. Look at, we've got Silver Killer and Old Golfer flying with us tonight. Just like the old days. Just like the old days. Old days, TJ Turner and Marion. And Proctus and all of you, Maple. And we got our new friends here to join us as well. And it's great to see you. Big Steve back there. Big Steve, good to see you. I'm going to get a screenshot of this of y'all coming up here. I'm going to go ahead and pull forward so people that are behind me aren't, irritated with me taking too long here. As we move forward. As Chipper gets himself ready for takeoff. And look at this. It's only 7:52. Like, Vruden would be proud, friends. Vruden would be proud. There's Practice. Nice livery, buddy. I don't know if you purposefully chose that or I just don't have the livery you're flying tonight, and so it's showing mine, but either way, it worked out well. Yeah, passenger terminal, yeah. Practice here in the Southwest. Interesting. I just must not have that one installed, which is really weird. You're flying the 737-800. And did you, is it one you got off of FlightSim.to that I might not have, or is it actually one that comes from the packs that come with the PMDG aircraft? I would just maybe not have that Southwest one that you picked. Huh. Well, actually, it worked out better because now we got the, we can see you in the SimFanatic livery, which, by the way, I must admit, it, you look much better in the SimFanatic livery than a Southwest livery practice. Sorry. All right, there goes practice taking off. He's just rolling right on it, right on the runway, and off he goes. And off he goes, friends. We got 26 of you in here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on this Wednesday night. Hey, it's Happy Hump Day to y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Happy Hump Day, everyone. As we roll. Now these flights, like right now, I should really wait to get stopped before I'm looking this up, but yeah, let me get stopped before I look this up. We got Maple taking off here. All right, let's go ahead and get the runway turn-off lights on. And there goes Maple. Amarchi, how come I can't see it? What can't you see, Amarchi? Thank you, Bats, for that comment. Appreciate that. Hit the thumbs up. All right, let's go stereo cockpit here. And I'll give you the flight times here in a minute. Maple's pulling away from us. There's Big Steve coming up. Emmett the Nemesis. Some of Kyle coming up. We'll see who's going to win the landing challenges tonight. Remember, the 1,000-footers. Let me get to my checklist. All right, so we've got the parking brake set, auto throttle to arm. There we go. Auto throttle is armed. Let's go ahead and hit chronometer. By the way, if you do this with the 777, you'll actually increase your speed. I found that out the hard way. Landing lights are on. Runway turn-off lights are on. Taxi lights can come off. I didn't turn those off yet. There we go. Wing light can come on. Wheel well. Position lights. Strobe and steady. Get the strobe and steady lights going. Transponder TARA. Right here. Oh, went a little bit too far. Right here. TARA. Get used to the Airbus, right? And I think we are ready for takeoff, friends. We got the clock going, and here we go. 40%. All right, and Toga. I just realized something. I think I have my Bravo throttle quadrant set to the Airbus still. Now, that's not a problem for my throttles, but it might be a problem when I do reversers. We'll see how that goes. I just thought of that because we flew the, there we go, takeoff.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate of climb. Gear up. See you, Dallas. See you, Dallas Love Field. You can go 40 here. I do got to get my, you know, I've got that flight control unit from WinWing. I do need to get that set up with the PMDG so you get that rocking and rolling. VNAV and LNAV can come on. And command, there we go. We'll get the autopilot turned on now. Let's go ahead and do flaps 1. Marchie says, I'm in an F-14 but can't see my livery. Really? You can't see it from the live stream is what you're saying, I bet, right? That means I don't have that livery. I have the F-14. Depends on what F-14. Let's go ahead and take that last notch of flaps out. And at this point, we can go ahead and turn off the TPR and Bravo, get a little more real estate. Go ahead and turn that volume down a little bit. That's pretty damn loud, if I do say so my damn self. Deuce says, damn, you look like a real pilot today, right? I'm kind of in my own, I'm with the PMDG, Deuce, it's that thing where I just have the most experience with the Deuce. I fly the Airbus. I'm getting, I'd like to say better with it, but some of you may argue with me on that one. But in any case, getting more familiarized with that, but I just have so many hours in the PMDG 737, even the fly-by-wire. You know, I had a lot of time in that with the XP, XP-11. Flew that a lot. Anyone have their orange whips tonight? You know, you've seen me. This is my first, by the way. Leave none alive. You believe that? Horrible, I know. All right, so we'll continue to climb. Once we pass 10,000 feet, we'll go ahead and turn the music back on, and here we go. We got to do a bank. So I was going to mention this. We go outside so we can all see the aircraft here. Ooh, there you go. I'm seeing bats in the F-14. That'll be a nice shot right there. We get it without the gamer tag there, bats. There you go. It's looking sexy. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Nice. There, I got the shot. Got the shot. Get one with your gamer tag on it, too. There we go. Beautiful. So anyway, I'll turn that down a little bit more. And so the flight time for this first leg, so our actual flight time, air time, if you will, that is... Looks like it's going to be 38 minutes is all. So we're already counting down right now. The block time was an hour 6 minutes, so 38 minutes. And, we've already been going 4 minutes. So we got about 34 minutes or so. Won't take us long. Go ahead and then turn off the landing lights here. Landing lights coming off. Runway turn-off lights coming off. Wing light and wheel well can come off. There we go. Clean her all up. There she is. I see you back there, Cordial Cloud. We also have Big Steve. We got IFR Heli Tours. Some of Kyle, of course. Emmett the Nemesis back there. Let's get a screenshot of y'all, beautiful people. And then up front here, we got a marching his F-14, TJ Turner. Silver motherfucking killer. Of course, Old Golfer 67, Fluid Mercury. Far TV. I almost read that as something else. We got Chippa Sneeze up there and Maple. And, of course, our good friend Practice up there. Good to see you, friends. And a bunch of people over there. I don't know if they're with us or they're in a separate flight. I mean, it is Dallas, anyway. They're probably over there at Dallas-Fort Worth, don't you think? They're Leave None Alive. Anyone have their orange whips? And I did read that already, didn't I? That guy does. That guy has them. He's got the orange whips lined up below there, buddy. Awesome. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some quick research on disabling the blue light. I wish you all could see, like, how ridiculous it is. It's just, like, faint. And then I can, like, look over at my 1920 by 1080 display, and it's just bright as can be. I've got the brightness turned all the way up, too. If I take my shades off, it's, like, totally clear. Of course, I probably don't figure, like, too many people are wearing polarized sunglasses. You know what I mean? They're not, normally, normal people aren't, looking at a monitor with freaking polarized sunglasses at night inside, right? It's not something they typically design something for, right? Because polarized, you already have kind of the blue filter, so it's kind of doing a double whammy with my display. Anyway, I'll shut up about it now. I'll get that figured out. Or I'll send it back. No. So what do you all think about 2024? Are you all excited about 2024 coming out? And how many of you actually checked out the Tech Alpha? Actually, let's do a poll. I think it's poll time. Let's start a poll. If I can type. All right, here we go. Here's a poll. Yeah, so how many of you checked out the Tech Alpha MSFS 2024 when it was available? Did you get it installed? Did you also notice that it auto-magically uninstalled? Did you notice that? Did any of you try to start it after, because it ended at like, what, was it 12 a.m. Pacific time on Monday? So this past Monday, as soon as the clock struck midnight, if you're in, like where you're at, Kyle, it was disabled. And but I did start it the next day, and I'm like, wait a minute, is it actually going to start? No, it just did like the opening screen, like the trailer, and that's all it did, and it didn't give me a menu or anything. And then I noticed today I had a blank spot on my taskbar down below, and it was gone. It was gone like the wind. It was gone. It was automatically uninstalled, which actually makes good sense because it is a Tech Alpha. Why take up people's hard drive space or make them actually manually uninstall it? So it just disappeared. You played it until midnight, and then it crashed and could not load back in. Oh, really? So they really did cut the cord at midnight there in Pacific time, Cal, huh? TJ Turner says, I voted yes, but I meant no. Okay, got it, TJ. You're trying to skew the results. I understand. I understand, buddy. Maple Leaf says, damn. IFR Helly says, can't wait. Got into alpha. That's awesome. Leave None Alive says is excited. That guy, I'll go ahead and get it. Now, keep in mind, I haven't even pre-ordered. I know a lot of you pre-ordered. I still am debating, do I get the collector's edition with the AN? I probably won't. I'll probably just get the, what's the next highest level one? The premium, deluxe, fancy, schmancy one. I don't know, whatever that version is. I'll go with that one, I'm sure. It stops working after that. I installed it. Got ya. Yeah, deuce. But what did you all think? I guess this should be my next poll. We had 64. Thank you for voting, friends. We'll end the poll there. And so what did you all like it? Were you impressed with it? We had, looks like we had 14 votes, and about a third of you said you didn't download it, install. Did you know about it? Did you know you could download and install it? Some people may miss that and be like, oh, rats, I missed it. Ah, shucks. Ah, son of a motherless goat, I missed it. Were you one of them that might have missed the window of opportunity? I'm going to go over to my right, MFD here, my first officer, and click on FMC and do progress. Also meant to get this set to 80. So go ahead and get that at 80. And we're going to be flying at flight level 240. I forgot to do the syphilis. Oop. We want to hit standard pressure here, STD. There we go. I forgot to do that. I was too engaged with all of you in the chat. Too many other things to do, like DCS. There you go, practice. Are you still playing that quite a bit? Are you? Bet you are, you little DCS player, you. Too many other things to do. That guy, you were here. Yeah, you watched me play with it. That was kind of a fun stream. I debated doing it. I'm like, really? If I don't frickin' do a live stream and us all like being interactive and checking it out, what kind of frickin' host am I, right? It's our channel. We gotta at least have some fun and like check out. I thought about that. I'm like, I know we just streamed Saturday night, but I'm like, I got up Sunday morning and I'm like, SimFanatic, if you don't do this, you're a heel. You're just a heel. You need to do this. And it was a great turnout. We had a lot of you, a lot of newcomers come to check it out with us. It was awesome. So thanks to all of you that could make it. Sorry for the short notice, but it was great. Del Gamwell's up! Del, you see who's in here? Silver motherfucking Killer's back in the house, man. Good to see you, Del. Good to see ya. Top of the set already for Silver Killer. I should actually check that because it's coming up fast for me, too. Thank you for that heads up there, Silver. Let's see. We're doing the ILS. Let's check that here. ILS for 3-6 left. And so the intercept for that one is, let me see here. 3-6 left. ILS intercept is 1,600 feet at fun. So we're going to drop this down. Gosh, I got to get the FCU working with this because it'd just be damn fun. It's so fun to, I mean, the only time I really get to use it, the only complaint I have about it is I don't get to play with the knobs enough. I mean, that'd be my biggest complaint. There, we got that at 1,600. Ready for top of descent. Appreciate that heads up there, Silver Killer, because if you didn't say that, I might have missed it. Thank you, Delt. Thank you, Delt. All right. Yeah, we're at 23,600 feet. Did you all notice I just had the red LEDs on this just flashed on me? That was crazy. That was crazy. A variation of that was easy, of course. All right. Del says okay now, yeah. Although we didn't get up to the 24,000 feet, Del, because I didn't hit the frickin' STD button. I didn't do my usual STD thing. I spared you all, but believe me, we have another chance for it, or maybe even two, depending how late it is by the time we get this thing turned around and go for our second leg. As you can see, it's not a very long flight. I mean, we'll be at top of descent and 22 nautical miles at 14:06. 3 minutes, we'll already be descending. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump. Top of the drop. There you go, Maple. It's a good thing this is a short first leg here, friends, because I'm running low on my orange whip, if you know what I mean. All right. And let's see here. And thank you all for smashing that like button. If you haven't done so already, if you wouldn't mind doing one of these. Would appreciate it, friends. Thank you so much for joining regardless, though. Tashi Draco's in the house. What's up, Tashi? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Tashi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going down under? How's it going on down under there, Tashi, mate? Hey, Tashi, by the way, I was my son reminded me, I was watching this video. It's hysterical. If you haven't seen it, I have it posted a while back in our Discord server under Joking Around channel. And it's this guy, he's Australian, and you have what's called the huntsman spider? It's this huge freaking spider, just disgusting, as spiders go. Sorry to those of you that like arachnids. In any case, it's this huge freaking spider. It is hilarious. He's on this ladder. He steps up in the ladder. He's got a bowl. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is what does he ultimately plan on doing to the spider once? Because the spider is, of course, on the ceiling. He's on this ladder, and he's trying to catch this big-ass spider with this bowl. Okay, what I want to know is, like, once he has the bowl on there, he doesn't have anything to, like, you know, make the spider fall into the bowl and cap it. He just has a bowl. What was his plan? If you haven't seen this video, go to our Discord server and just type in spider. If you go to the Joking Around channel, and you're going to see this video. It's hilarious. And he's got his daughter. I don't know. She sounds like she's about 5. She's got the cutest voice. And she's like, "Be careful, Daddy." And he starts it off like, "Oh, beautiful specimen." And he goes to, it's like anything, right? When you're anticipating and you're like, when do I make my muscles jerk and grab this thing or capture it? And you can just tell he's like scared, but yet he's like trying to figure out the right moment. And then when he does, he doesn't get it fully on the spider, and he freaks out. He drops the bowl. The spider falls on his head. He like takes a double look. The girl's screaming, and his camera. It couldn't have been done. This is how we all know that God has a sense of humor. The camera falls onto the floor, and it's pointing at the floor, and you see him running the bull that falls down that he was trying to capture the spider, he actually steps his foot into. So instead of him capturing the spider in the bowl, he catches himself in the bowl. It is absolutely hysterical. It is absolutely hysterical. Okay, we've begun our top of descent to come into Austin here, friends. Practice says I'm flying on UA flight 1886 tomorrow morning, B737 MAX 8. Like, for real practice? Where are you going? I'm guessing it's something work. Ooh, look at that. Who is that, Amarchi? Yep, that was Amarchi in the F-14. I figured that was you, Amarchi. Do you, which F-14 do you have, Amarchi? Because for some reason, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, friend. Got 32 in the house, friends. Welcome, our friends. Welcome to the SimFanatic channel where you become part of the show. And as we can see here with our good friend Marchie and Bats. Right next to me is Bats in the F-14 there. And we've got Summer Kyle back there, Cordial Cloud, Big Steve, Emmett Nemesis. Is that Spicy? No, that's not Spicy. Up ahead, we got N911, Maple Leaf, IFR Heli Tours. We've got Silver Killer. Got a bunch of people over top of one another, which is still beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. And we're flying the wonderful livery here of Southwest, the Texas Lone Star. 38 in here now. Wow. Welcome, friends. We're coming in. We've got at least a 2-leg flight. This is the first of 2. We might even squeeze in 3. We're going to see how late it is, because I don't want to keep you all up really late. It's a Wednesday night. I know how all of us need our beauty sleep. We all need our time to get to bed, decompress. Or maybe we don't. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, friends. Let's see here. Oh, in real life, practice says, Amarchi says, same as Bats? That's weird. What? Do you have maybe some sort of livery that I don't have? That's the only thing I can figure out, Amarchi, of why I can't see you, my friend. Landing challenge at KIAH. Absolutely, Silva Killer. Absolutely, Silva. Sorry I missed that earlier. Oh, Maple, how did that go? You had the PSAT today? You're good with anything? How did it go? Did you get your studies in, buddy? Did you study up for it? You take your practice tests? I hope it went well. Why are you so low, Maple? Are you like just hand flying this thing all the way over to Austin? Looks like we're tracking pretty well on our descent here. Let's go ahead and get our stuff dialed in. It's not like all auto magic like the Airbus. We got to actually plug in our ILS here. Maple says I'm on descent profile. Okay. TG Turner says, SimFanatic, did you buy livery packs in the marketplace? You know Xbox users only have access to those liveries. Is Amarchi on Xbox? I forget. Is Amarchi, are you on Xbox? Maybe that's the problem. No, I did. To answer your question, TJ, no, I did not. Right, let's go over to the right here, because it's going to be, we can leave it then. So we're going to go iNet ref. Still remember that as. Let's go 40 degrees of flaps. So we're going to be coming in at 129 plus 5, so about 134. 110.95 at 355. So let's go ahead and get that in. 110.95. 110.95. Get that flipped around there. And on our first officer, we'll do the same. 110.95, and we said at 355, drag required. We'll go ahead and enable our drag. Such a drag. All right, let's get 355 in here on the course setting. We're riding on runway 36, of course. I'm going to do that on both the first officer and so you can see here, we're going to have to do an about face and turn. We might extend our downwind a little bit. We'll see. Reciprocal of 355. Anybody want to take a guess? I bet you have a guess. Let's get our heading set to that. 175. Damn, we're almost there. So just have that set to 175 so we can extend our downwind. Approximately 180, exactly that guy. Nicely done. All right, we're going to bring her down here. We can go ahead and take our speed brake out. And I just hit the gall darn thingamajigger. So now if you just even so slightly touch the here, I don't have my camera on, the Bravo. If you ever so slightly just even watch this, I'll just touch it slightly. Look at it. I barely touched it, and it turns your autopilot off. So careful with that. All right, we're under standard pressure, so let's go ahead and hit the STD button again. We'll hit B on our keyboard, and we'll continue to descend. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit my reversers. I don't know. We'll have to see if it works, because I still have them. I still have the... Somebody remind me, please, after we land, for me to switch my control, my throttle, my Bravo throttle quadrant from the Airbus to the PMDG. I forgot to do that. Good landing rate there. Minus 180. No, I think he was doing the reciprocal. Oh, you landed minus 180. Well, you're pretty close on the reciprocal, too. That question I had. Landing calculations are done without reverse thrust. So no big deal, Kyle says. Yeah, but I like using the reversers, Kyle. Because it's just, I love the sound. And I love to play with my throttles. As bad as that just sounded. We've got 43 in here, friends. 43, welcome to the SimFanatic show, where you're all part of the stream. Welcome, my friends. Thanks for joining us. Let us know who you are in chat. Drop in some messages. Be one of us. Talk to us. Ask us anything. Well, close to anything. Try to make it sim related, but it doesn't have to be. We talk about movies and stuff, which is fun. Let's see. Emmett says, late joining and taking off. I'm just flying with you all now. All right, super. Sim about to get a strike. Exactly, Brock. I know, right? Make sure we don't have drag required. We're still looking pretty good. Still looking good. Let's go ahead. We can turn that Bravo quadrant off for now. Like that guy says, don't be shy. Don't be shy, friends. Don't be shy. Let's see what we can see, friends. We're at 25 likes. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you. Appreciate you. Can I get a pie wrap? It's obviously looks like pretty clear skies. We are flying real weather. Not real time, obviously. It would not be daylight right now in Texas. Unless you're in another universe. All right, flying on in here. I'm trying. I know I've landed on. So there are some. Now we don't have the only payware add-on aircraft. The only payware add-on scenery we have tonight is KIAH from FS Dream Team. I believe is the one I have, and it's a beaut, Clark. It is a beaut. But there's also one for Love Field. How many of you have it for Love Field that we just took off from? And how many of you have it for Austin as we fly in here? There are payware sceneries for the two airports. And, one of the things is, if some of you checked out the scenery of FS 2024, it is better. But you're still going to be better off getting the add-on scenery. Like, for example... The TNCM, we checked out TNCM. TNCM is actually going to be better, even with the FS 2020 version from Fly Tampa. What's the other one that does it? It actually looks better. The Las Vegas, we checked out Las Vegas in 2024. The Las Vegas scenery from Fly Tampa is going to look better, and those should port over and be compatible with 2024. Time will tell, but they should. Zach Cool, Cordial Club, that's right. Zach says, I have it for only KIH. Same here, buddy. Actually, maybe we should be doing the landing challenges here rather than KIAH, because this is a default airport. We land at KIAH. Unless, like we talked about last time, if I could get like one of you, Silver Killer, do you have KIAH? If we have somebody that could watch the landing challenges at KIAH for those that don't have the add-on scenery, and I can watch it for those that do have it, then that way we can make sure that we get some ties or whoever wins. Silver Killer has it. So if we can get somebody that is at KIAH that doesn't have the scenery, and then I do have it, so I can watch those of you that do have it, and then we can judge it better. It still amazes me because you would think add-on scenery and the default scenery, the 1,000 footer should be the same place, but it isn't always. Practice has it as well. Of course, you have it, Practice, because you're down there in Texas. All my exes live in Texas. I'm not a big country music fan, by the way, as many of you know. By the way, we just dropped from 35 to 24 after I did that. But hey, what do you do? I'm kidding. We were already there when I started doing that, so I figured we were safe. Just copied from community folder to community folder. There you go. Practice says I sound like that. I can't wait to leave Texas. Why is that? Leave none alive. Are you actually in Texas now? You actually live in Texas right now, my friend? Am I picking up what you're laying down right properly? Oh my! I'm not going to sing that again. God help me. God save me. All right, let's go down to 10 here. Not that we really need to do that. We're going to go approach mode over here on our right. Oh, you do, and you miss having 4. Yeah, you know. But here's the thing, man. It's nice having 4 seasons. You're absolutely right. I couldn't agree with you more. But I'll tell you what. I'm in Iowa, right smack dab in the Midwest. And I do like having, it's nice. We have fall right now. You have kind of the cool, crisp, weather. The trees change. The leaves change colors. My wife's favorite season is fall. By the way, Vruden, how's it going? Tornado Alley is right. We're right in it. That's why my son loves weather. He loves tornadoes. But here's the thing. Oh my gosh! Once we get past like Christmas and into January, it's just like, can this be over yet? And it's just like only begun. Like you got January, so freaking cold. February, so damn cold. I mean, even March, you get around that March Madness in spring, but it's still so damn cold. Vruden, you grew up in Indianapolis. Yeah, I mean, kind of the same thing, right? I mean, that's the only problem with that, I mean, drag required. Let's get some drag in. It's a drag. Let's get the drag in. We'll go ahead and turn on our Bravo and TPR pedals. But yeah, I mean, our camera. I didn't just turn them on. I mean, I've always had the controllers running. I mean the camera. It's the bestest. I've seen the sky turn. Hey, you know what? We had the, what was it? Just a few nights ago, what was it? You could see, it wasn't Aurora Borealis. What was it? But it was like red. If you took it with your camera, what's the term I'm looking for? In the sky? Northern Lights. It's like the Northern Lights or whatever, but you take it with your camera, it's like, wow, there it is. But you look at the naked eye, it's kind of like, well, I kind of see a haze. It was pretty cool, though. I'm going to go ahead and switch to heading mode just to extend our downwind a little bit here. So we're just going to hit heading selector right there. We'll continue to descend and drop down. I don't want to turn in quite yet. So this is how we can kind of manually make it happen. But here we got Dreamclaw. When did you sneak in, buddy? It's Dreamclaw. We got IFR Heli Tours over there, N911. Tashi Draco. Go ahead and pull up the speed brakes. Let's go ahead and add a notch of flaps in, by the way. Maple making his way. I'm going to still continue to drop down to 1,600. I drank too many, Bruden says. Someone's car wouldn't start, so I got stuck at the Moose till their car got started. I drank too many. Oh, man. They were red? Okay, they were red then. Okay, so it was the Northern Lights. Okay. Very cool. It was cool. I've got this... I'm almost embarrassed to say this. I mean, I've got not embarrassed to say I have an Android phone, but it's the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. That's how old it is. But it's been working just fine. Like, I don't need a new phone. I'm fine. I don't need a new phone yet. Probably didn't need to put the notches into that far yet, but... There's Silver Killer. Silver, you must have extended your downwind. It is a great phone, Vruden. It is a great phone. It is a great phone, my friend. Absolutely. Absolutely. See Bats over there in the F-14. Vruden, you should be happy, man. It's like we're at less than an hour from the live stream starting. Look at, we've almost completed our first leg, our first flight. How about that? I want an S24 Ultra. Well, you know, it's one of those things. Do you wait for the S24 or do you wait for the next version, the S25, or do you go with the Google Pixel? I'm not getting an iPhone. Nothing against those of you. I'm sure there's many of you that love the iPhone. My entire family has an iPhone. Did you notice those of you that have Android, they upgraded to Google Messages, so now you get the different types of emoji things that happen when you're in group chat and stuff, like that the my family's been telling me, like, you know, my wife, my daughter, my son, they're all on iPhones. They're like, Dad, get rid of the Android so you can be in our group chat and do the emojis and stuff with us. And so now I'm like, we're hipping with it now with the Android. We've got it. I'm like, look, I don't even need to change. Not that I would. I like my Android phone. It's fine. It's great. Tommy Hughes says, if you have time in Austin, stop by the Broken Spoke Good Times. Nice. I never heard of it. I bet Proctus has heard of that. Going to Llamas. That S9 is the shiz. Yes, sir. It sure is the shiz, buddy. It sure is. I've been happy with it. I mean, it still performs well. But I'm starting, actually, this is how old the phone is. I actually, you know, I've got the virtual keyboard. It actually has burn-in now on the screen. Oh, you're on the chart. You're going to Llamas. Okay. Okay, so we've got, yeah, because I got Llamas right here. So that's what we're doing too, Proc. That's why we're extending our downwind so we can turn into Llamas. Get a proper approach here, buddy. Proc says I have a Google Pixel 6 XL still. And so how's the battery life? That's the thing I've heard. Like the battery life, it's like, okay, the Google Pixel, if you want a great camera, that's just something that I thought about, like when I used my phone when we went to FS Expo 2024, and I will try to have a new phone by 2025, that it has the Pixel has, from what I've researched, the Google Pixel has better, it's still, even with the latest, they have better pictures. They have better cameras, so yeah, they can take better pictures than the Samsung S9, but the Samsung, any of the Galaxies. But the Galaxy, I think overall, you know, in terms of battery life, the display, some of those things, some of the performance things, I think still might have the edge. But yeah, it sounds like the Pixel definitely has the camera by far. I'm sure it has other things too. Google is a baller. Yeah, the camera's good. You like the camera? Steep descent after Llamas. All right, here we go. Oh, I should get the landing lights on, shouldn't I? Landing lights, runway turn-off lights on, wing light on. Let's also get our... forgot to turn that auto brake. If I had Aviation Spotter here, he'd be yelling at me right now. Plenty of fuel. Finally, an outside... Yeah, you're right, Broden. I've been doing very good on the outside shots here on this stream so far yet. We'll get it. There we go. How's that, Broden? That better? Is that peachy? We got our landing lights on. Do you know how hard that guy is working to fly right next to you? I bet it is hard. Well, you would know, Vruden. You're always flying the F-14 when we're flying. When are you going to come join us again? I mean, outside of chat. Of course, we'd love to have you here, but I mean, outside of chat, you know, you're usually in here flying. We got a couple F-14 pilots in here tonight. Flying a real big pattern there. Yeah, Kyle, we could probably turn in now so, you know, we don't take a million years. Let me go ahead and do course. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I meant to do... Hold on. I meant to do heading. Let's go ahead and get our heading over to Llamas so we can start getting ready for our approach here. You know why, Kyle? Because a real big pattern there, you know, that means we're going to have a better approach, right? In theory. Look at that. Bat's doing a good job there. Doing a really good job, Bats. With the Playboy livery there. Nicely done. What a pilot! What a pilot! All right, and what do we have for altitude? Okay, 5,000 on llamas. That's perfect. So that's about right where we're at, Proc. I see you coming in here. Looking good, looking good. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm going to just go to my checklist while we're doing this approach. Let's check her out. Dallas. Okay, we are good there. All right, landing. We have the runway turn off lights on. Landing gear is not down yet. All right, I think we're good. Seatbelt's already been on. I never turned that off for y'all. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and do our LNAV. Go ahead and re-enable that here. Maybe. Nope, not yet. Let's turn and burn, man. Let's turn and burn. I'm gonna blow by our. Go approach mode. There we go. Might as well engage that, right? And our intercept. Check that out again. Fun. Should be easy to remember. Fun. That's right here. We're going to intercept fun, waypoint fun and have a lot of fun. That was lame. At 1,600 feet. That's why we've got this programmed in here. 1,600 feet. Captain Red Sky's in the house. Captain Red Sky, how's it going? Captain Red Sky says, appreciate how... wait, I read the wrong one. Captain Red Sky, hello, you all. Glad to be part of the journey. Yes, all. How y'all doing? We're doing great. Captain Red Sky, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate you. Let's see, we're supposed to be flying about 210. We're well under that. Nothing like extending this out so we can't get a third leg in, right? Guess at this point we can go ahead. Well, I'll go ahead and turn on the TPR camera once we drop the landing gear here. So you can see we're on single channel, so we are on glide slope as well because we got the G/AS. We've got our VOR and localizer locked in. That's locked in at 355 as our course is set. And we are in approach mode. If you look over... Actually, turned off. Why is the light off? Kind of interesting that that's off. Huh. Is that a bug? Shouldn't that still be on? Vruden says, take off the socks. Oh, is Maple still here? He would love that, Vruden. Oh, it does after it acquires. Okay. Gosh, how have I not noticed that before, Del? How have I not noticed that? Of all this time. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you both. And I'm almost out of an orange whip. And it is getting pretty steamy hot in here in my studio. I've got the... So, my wife and kids are just like in the next room. It's our family room. And so they're watching movies and stuff like that. And so I had to close my door because normally I'll leave it open so I can actually get some air circulation in here. But I've got like all these lights on and monitors and displays and my big fat yapper, which probably produces the most heat in this room, as you all can imagine. Nathan Wildthorn's in the house. Nathan, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, buddy. But anyway, it's like freaking hot. It's like 79.2 degrees in here. It's just like less than a degree away from 80. I should take my socks off, Ruden. It'd feel cooler. Let's go stereo cockpit. Go ahead and turn the sounds up. Air circulation is overrated, CP65 said. I guess, maybe, man. You could be right. Okay, let's see how practice. Let's see how if these Texans know what What is this? What is this interstate right here? What do you think? Can we get the? Can we get Practice, or Maple Leaf, or Leave None Alive? Tell us. What is my PC specs? Just drop in exclamation specs there. Leave None Alive 6. It'll tell you. The bot will get back to you. Yeah, but that's the other thing. I've got 2 computers on here, and so that doesn't help either on the heat. There you go. That's what I got. I did a pretty good job of rendering the overpass there. That's kind of nice. All right, I'm gonna go. Anybody set up? Who's doing the landing challenge monitoring here? You know, I was thinking about this, everyone. I was thinking about building a new computer before the year end. But I don't know. Because I've got I've got Windows 10 and my secondary PC here. It's an old i7 Intel that doesn't support Windows 11, and I know I can probably hack it and get it to work, but it doesn't support Windows 11. So I was thinking, well, I build a new one. I move the one I'm currently using over to my secondary machine. Right? Let's go ahead and drop the landing gear here. Let's also drop the speed. What did we say for speed? We're gonna go 134. But I was thinking about like building a machine, but I want to wait for like Practice. Did you see how much the 7800X 3Ds are right now? It's freaking if you can get them, it's ridiculous. All right, TPR pedal. I said I'd get TPR pedals. My TPR camera coming on. 1,000. Here we go. All right, auto brakes are on. I think we're good. All right, here we go, friends. See how this goes. Captain Howdy, how's it going, buddy?
Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
I know it's coming, by the way. I mucked that up. And my flaps come in, so I didn't have them all the way down. Oh. All right, just ignore this. Yikes. Will the reversers work? I mucked that up. Yeah, my reversers aren't working, but that's okay. Okay, well, better do another one. That sucked. I didn't get my flaps all the way out. Yeah, Captain Howdy said, oof. Hey, Bruden, a 6 is really actually generous. That was terrible. Don't forget to change your Bravo. Thank you, TJ. All right, let me get the gamer tags back on here. Dang, that sucked. Oh, terrible, terrible. I'm gonna get myself one of these right here. And one of these. That was pretty sad. I agree. For once, I agree with you, Bruden. I totally agree with you. Totally. All right, let me go outside here, and there we are. Yes, the luckiest 6. I am lucky. I'm surprised you gave me a 6. No, the problem was I forgot to put all my flaps in, and then I put them in at the end. And how'd Kyle do there? Kyle, I just missed you. And so Tashi, are you on the 1,000 footers? Do you have KIAH or do you have something different? Kyle says landed short. And there you go, Vroon. Any landing you can walk away from, and then ... I think we know the rest. All right, here comes Cordial Cloud. He's going to show us how to do it in the MD-11. Check this out. I don't have the MD-11. That's why he's showing in a Galaxy C17. Marion Harris has the default. Bats has the default. Okay, good. Because I've got the add-on scenery, so we can see as our friends land here. Ooh, that was freaking perfect. Well, I definitely... Cordial, you must have... You said you have the scenery, right? Because you nailed that one, buddy. Nice job. Let's give it. So Cordial's definitely on the charts. Absolutely nailed it. That was beautiful, Cordial. Nice job, my friend. You don't have it? You should lie and say you do. unless the actual freeware scenery and the one from FS Dream Team, that is the one I have, actually do line up. It could happen. It could happen. That's like the Globemaster, yeah. You would know, Bats. You would know, my friend. All right, here comes Big Steve in the 737-800. Here he comes. Does it line? It must line up then, because you nailed it, brother. You absolutely freaking took it. You took us to school, my friend, on that one. You've got it. C5 Galaxy. Gosh, I'm really messing up tonight, aren't I? Y'all keep me honest. Love the old screaming engines. There you go. Cordial says, that was my best landing in this thing. That was amazing, dude. That was amazing. Nice job, my friend. Nice job. No denying it. You might be the sole winner of this first landing challenge, Zach. Maple, how did you do on your landing? Because you already landed, right? Is Big Steve our last contestant here for this first leg? Here comes Big Steve. All right, here he comes. Right on touchdown zone, but hard. Oh, but he bounced. Big Steve, you were on it, brother. But you bounced. Did anybody see him bounce? Marion says Chipper for the win. How did you do, by the way, Chipper? Well, look at it. Did we get everybody, or do we still... Oh, nope, Amarchi's coming in here. Amarchi and Emmett, they're still coming in. I just need to look up. Need to look up in the sky. We see our friends. So here comes Amarchi, and of course, Emmett's coming in. Leave None Alive says, my spine has collapsed. Here comes Amarchi. I don't know if we can count. Uh-oh. Well, okay. Well, it's all right. Marchi has always given us eye candy with those landings. No worries, Amarchi. How about Emmett? Emmett's at 6,000 feet. He's making his roundabout, it looks like, to come in. A for effort. A for effort. All right, well, now, while Emmett's getting turned around, let's go to the gate. And, yeah, TJ, thank you. I do need to... You know what? I'm going to do this right now, or I'm going to forget. So I'm going to go to controls. Stevie says I did bounce. We appreciate that honesty. You're all good, honest folk here. You know what? You're just good, honest folks here. Let's get this switched to PMDG so I have my reversers. There we go. Now I'll feel better. Now it should work. There we go. There we go. Now we got him. There we go. Cool videos from a cool guy says, what part of Discord? What you mean, buddy? Bedrock is in the house. Good evening, SimFanatic and chat. Hey, everybody say hello to Bedrock. Welcome to the live stream, Bedrock. Drop you a few blue skies here, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, we're going to make our way in here. Now, so we can go to arrival, and we can say Airporte. And we want airport. Marchie says he bounced. Yeah. Ah, shit. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. All right. Well, I guess we could always like get her all set here too. I should have turned that taxiway a little earlier. That's okay. How we doing with hey, who's watching Emmett? I don't want to miss Emmett. Anybody watching Emmett back there? Chipper? Anyone? I think I've got our good buddy Silver Killer and Tashi back there watching for you, Emmett. Emmett's passing 3,500. The quickie. Get over here with Kyle, an old golfer. Cool Video says, I have a funny edit that someone made that I want to share that relates to toy aircraft you use to throw not real aircraft. Where could I post it? If it's a funny, we have a joking around channel in Discord. That'd be a good place for it. If it's a funny. Big Steve, nice livery, by the way. Feel free to drop it in there, Cool Videos. There's a, yeah, if you look in Discord, there's a just joking around. Emmett's still coming in here. Just kind of keeping an eye on Emmett. Don't want to miss him. Again, we're using the ProDesk Sim add-ons here. Speaking of add-ons, have any of you seen what our good friend Os Flatsima is? He's into a new venture. He's doing add-ons for levers for the Bravo, and they look pretty damn good. He sent me. I got to respond, Shane. If you're lurking, I did see your message right before the stream. I need to respond, but he's sending me the levers, and we're gonna highlight them on one of our live streams. Of course, I do like the ProDesk, but I'm really looking forward to checking those out from Shane. Eric Joe 8, welcome to the live stream. Welcome back. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us for this Wednesday night stream. I screwed up, by the way. It was supposed to be a GA flight tonight, and I just messed up. There's no excuse. I just messed up. I got in my old routine and like, oh yeah, commercial. I have a million things going on as usual, and oh yeah, I'm checking suggested flights, and I remembered I promised Maple I would do one of his, and he's been waiting for this for a while. And so we'll for the commercial flight, we'll do the, oops, I'm not going to park right there because it's just a little too close to our good friend Cordial. But as I thought, we could do Maple's suggested flight and the Texas Triangle. If we do the full triangle, we might only do 2/3 of the triangle. But in any case, I got it in my head we were doing commercial. I've been so said that, and we were supposed to do GA tonight. So I'm sorry. That's true, that guy. I mean, you could still fly GA. Good point. Good point, that guy. You can still fly GA, friends. And you fly a business jet. That's GA, right? Doesn't mean you have to fly a propeller. Fly one of those. Okay, let's go ahead. I forgot to turn on my APU, but let's go ahead and turn that on. Is Emmett landed already? Did I miss Emmett? Sorry, Emmett, if I missed you. Let me check here quick. Has he landed? Or is he still coming? Nope, he's coming in right now. Come on, freaking camera. I don't know if I can get over there in time. Oh, yeah, I can. Ooh, Emmett, that looks like a nice landing there, buddy. I don't think it was good. Let's get the judges in here. Judges? I don't think it was enough to beat Zach. And Cordial Cloud still looked like a nice landing there, Emmett. Nice job, buddy. And I gotcha. Buddy. I told you I wouldn't let you down. All right. We've got the APU firing up here, coming down. Bedrock says, as someone that has used the Alpha and the Thrustmaster, is the Thrustmaster yoke that much better that it could justify replacing the Alpha with the Thrustmaster? Yes. Well, let me ask you a question, Bedrock. It's a wonderful, fantastic question, my friend. I would say yes, especially if you fly either GA stuff that have a pendular motion type yoke. Now, if you do a lot of flying like Piper aircraft or Cessna, the Alpha's still going to feel a little bit more like that kind of plane. But yeah, if you do a lot of Boeing flying, absolutely. I mean, there's no question. No question. Okay, let me get the engine shut down here. So we're going to go ahead and... Oops, I want to still start these first. There we go. And let's go ahead and shut the engines down. And listen to them spool down. There we go. But yeah, the Thrustmaster is, like Captain Howdy said, it's definitely better. The thing I really, but here are a few things that are different. Like the thing you'll miss, there are buttons on the TCA Boeing yoke, but not many. You're gonna lose like some of the switches that you have with the Alpha. You've got your beacon, your nav, your strobe, your landing, your taxi, all those switches that you have on your Alpha. You're not going to have those on the TCA Boeing yoke. But you know what? If you have the Bravo, just map your rocker switches. Here, I'll show you something. There's a template, and you probably can't see this, but I've got a template where I have on my rocker switches because I could never remember what I had mapped to what. I just basically taped that right on there, and so I've got my parking brake, my beacon, so you could just map them on your rocker switches if you have a Bravo. Now, if you don't have a Bravo, then of course you're out that, but... Yeah, the Bravo. So that's what I mean, so then it probably isn't a huge deal to you because you could just map those same switches. The magneto switch, I mean, again, if you're flying a lot of Piper or your GA planes and you have a magneto switch, especially single engine, it is nice to have that for starting. That's kind of a nice feature of it. So there's definitely perks with the Alpha. My advice would just be, it depends on what you're flying mainly. If you're flying a lot of GA with pendular type yokes, or if you're flying Boeings, bar none, get the TCA Boeing yoke. I mean, it's going to cost you, but it is good. All right, I got to get this. So did we decide? So we had the winner of our first landing challenge. Let's give it up to our good friend Cordial Cloud. Zach, good job. Here's to you, man. Congratulations. I'm going to put you in the books. So absolutely nice job, Chipper and Cordial. Oh, Chipper did nail it? All right, I'll get Chipper in here. Nice job, Chipper Sneeze. Nice job. All right, got it. All right, so I'm going to turn around here. Let's go to menu, and let's just try this. Usually I restart the sim just to get a fresh slate, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to try this. Load panel, and we're at Austin. We're going to KIAH next, so let's just see how this goes. We are going to take a little bit. Everybody ready for a little bio break? Grab yourself an orange whip and a fresca, if you will, and maybe a little bit of a snack, if you will. All right, so let's check our fuel. Looks good. Let's check our zero fuel weight. 114.6. That is, if I remember correctly, that's good. Let's check our altitude. Our altitude is only going to be 17,000, and that's good. So it looks like this is going to work just fine. So, do you all want to do a bio break or first take off and then do a bio break? Now, this is a pretty short hop. This hop is only, let's see here. Well, it's a little bit longer. It's 41 minutes. So this is going to be about the same length of time as our previous leg before. Okay, bio now. Hey, the word's in. Bio now. So let's take a 5 minute, 7 minutes tops bio break. That'll get some of you that didn't save your flight plan. You can go ahead and get that loaded. Friends, thank you so much for joining right now. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, please do so. We'd all appreciate it. And again, lots more to come. We have a whole nother leg, possibly two, but given the last leg is like an hour and a half, we probably won't do it, but we'll see how we feel. But we definitely have another leg. We're going to be flying to Houston and KIAH, and don't miss out on that one because we have the FS Dream Team payware scenery, add-on scenery that's beautiful. But friends, stick around. We'll be right back with you in about 5 minutes. Okay. Hey, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate ya. Back with ya. Are we all ready? Are we ready? Hey, sorry for being a little bit late. My wife found tickets. Hey, you'll like this, Silver Killer, to Phoenix. So, and they came down. They've been like up to like around 500 a piece, and she found them. She happened to look, and they were at like 275 or something like that. Not one way, round trip and direct flights. So, Marion says not ready. No worries, Marion. That's a little loud. You got time, Marion. Take your time. But so anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I think we're gonna make that work, right? Silver motherfucking killer. See you and the missus. We go down and see my parents in Phoenix. See you as well. See you too. Wonderful people as well. Bats is getting a Marchie over there. Silver Killer says, hell yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see you and your wife, the Mrs. Silver Killer, while we're there. I'm looking forward for you two to finally meet Mrs. SimFanatic. She's looking forward to seeing you two. And by the way, for those of you that are planning on going to FS Expo 2025, and I know many of you are because it's going to be in Rhode Island and Providence, I do plan, I think Mrs. SimFanatic plans on being there with me for that. And so I'll get a chance to see all of you. Maybe some of you I'll get to see for the first time and maybe for the third time and some of you the second time. That'll be amazing. Bats. Sexpo 20. That still cracks me up. So Evan, so those of you who don't know Evan, he's the one that puts this thing on. FS Expo, and so I'd send him the pictures and that. I don't know if he got a kick out of it as much as we all did, but oh my god, that was hilarious. Sexpo. So those of you that are wondering, like, what are we talking about? So there we did the Q8 Pilot Lounge, Media Partner Lounge, and so there was a sign that said it was a lit up thing. It had a big FSEXPO. For Flight Sim Expo, and when I plugged in the lights, the F didn't come on, and Sexpo lit up. I still swear the people that put that in purposefully didn't connect the F on it. It got quite a response, as you can imagine. It's pretty funny. Who's gonna ruin her? Oh, Mrs. SimFanatic? Nah, she's cool. Practice having a hard time. Hey, it happens to the best of us, Proc. All right, Chipper, while you're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and do some final checks here before pushing back. How's it coming? I got to go back up to my checklist, back to the top since we're on our second leg. All right, and anti-collisions are on. Packs should come off and request pushback, so we're going to go over here. Right to here. Actually, I wanted to stay on the chart. I meant to go here. I get so used to the Airbus and the 777. We got to fly the 777 again sometime here soon. But I forget to go over to this one and do the stuff. So we're going to go push back and tug and go ahead and call them.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. Pushback and start tail straight.
Bruton says, if you want me to bring my wife to distract your wife, I can arrange that. Yeah, because we're going to be right there in your neck of the woods there, Bruton. You and Ace is down. Ace has joined us, actually, was it a week ago? Or no, it was a week. Last Saturday he joined us, friends. Last Saturday he came in and joined us. It was good to see him. Old Golfer says, blue skies, everyone. I have an early tea time tomorrow. Hey, Mike, we'll see you later, man. Thanks for joining us, my friend. Hey, look at this. I got your wrench back, this thing. There was something weird going on with YouTube. I don't know what YouTube did, but I even didn't have, I had to like reinitialize a couple things, including my chat bot, because that wasn't working either. But it's good to see you back in blue like you should be. But Old Golfer, thanks for being here tonight. Silver motherfucking killer. Practice is pushing back as well. Awesome practice. Oh, Marion's ready. Perfect. Perfect, Marion. All right, we're going to push back here. We're going to get our engines started up. Do we still have Kyle, or did Kyle leave? See you, Mike. All right, let's go ahead and do our packs off. And we're going to go ahead and start engine number 2. As Marchie flies by us. Turn that volume up so we can hear those beautiful engines starting up. For those of you that just joined us, welcome or welcome back. We are all in F-14s. And you're not even in DCS practice. How about that, buddy? All right, let's go ahead and get the gas on. Maple says OMG. What happened, Maple? What are you saying OMG about? We are moving. Look at Big Steve over there in that beautiful SimFanatic livery. Got to get him with the nameplate there and without so that we can see the... That just looks cool. There we go. I got both, Big Steve. Stevie! All right, there we go. We just kicked over to off. We'll go continuous on the right engine, left engine number 1. Start up. That's awesome, Maple. 4 F-14s. Maple, you're not flying the F-14, are you? Should I have jumped into an F-14? I do have the F-14. All right, let's go ahead and kick up that engine here by adding fuel to engine number 1. Here she goes. Leave none alive. Do the swing wings work in MSFS? Do you mean like wing flex? If that's what you mean, yes. Don't bother with formation. He won't look outside. Well, I might now, Bruden. We got 4 F-14s flying around. There we go, and just start the click. We can go continuous. We can go ahead and do Gen 1, Gen 2. Pop up here, Gen 1. Let's go ahead and get our packs back on, get air flowing back to y'all, and we can kick off the APU. APU bleed can come off now. We'll go ahead and turn on the probes. Release the probes! There we go. Probes are on. I'm not even looking at the checklist. Make sure I don't miss anything, because I'm sure I will. Generator switch is on. AC voltmeter to Gen 1 is there. APU bleed is off. APU is off. APU bleed is off. Packs are back on. Probes are on. Flaps set to 5. Let's go ahead and turn back on our Bravo. We'll go ahead and hit 5 on the flaps. I do like the feel. This ProDesk Sim, this new one, it has this little, you can't see it, but there's a little ball on it. So when you run it down, you can actually feel it in feedback with the flap lever, which is actually a pretty cool design. All right, flaps are at 5. All right, taxi lights, runway turn-off lights, we will leave off. Taxi lights coming on. There we bees. Taxi, ready to taxi. And we are taking off. Let me put that information up above for y'alls. The route information is right up there, as you can see now. We are taking off from runway 36 right. And I should already have that in here. And that actually changed. So we got to change our heading to 360. Come on. There we go. Oh, and then it goes speeds up. There we go. All right. So 3.6. We go down here and we can go out a little bit. So 3.6 right. So we got to mosey on over to 3.6 right. Probably could have done 3.6 left, but that's okay. All right, here we go. Control surface is looking good. I can feel my hair growing. Bruden, you're 1 in a million, man. You really are 1 in a million, my brother. We got Cordial Cloud there. We'll try not to run him over. We'll maybe touch wings. Kind of a little high five, if you will. There, Cordial. Shebang. Somebody's running over me. I'm just avoiding Cordial. We'll follow Emmett over to 3. So, holy crap, Emmett's like taking off from the taxiway. Tommy Hughes, Engineer Time says, Austin was formerly Bergstrom Air Force Base. Spent several years of reserve time there? Nice. Salute. Salute to you, sir. Thank you for your service, Tommy. Am I going the right way? No. So we need to get down over here. Where am I going? I was going the right way before. All right, well, whatever. We'll be fine. So this should be... Is this golf? You can go over here. Does that say golf? It's because it should. Now, see, that says Charlie. What's going on with the Navigraph stuff? No, that is Charlie. Okay. No, this is not... What the hell? Because we should be on golf right now to make our way over to 36 right. I don't know what's going on with... What's going on with Navigraph charts? Anybody else having these anomalies? TJ Turner, you're floating. You're elevated. You must be meditating. If the gray hairs fall out, is that good or bad? I would say bad. I think it's better to have gray... Now, I'm going to talk because I have gray hairs, but I think it's better to have gray hairs than no hair. Look at me go under... I got to get a screenshot of that. It's kind of like the... what's the aircraft? The 747 that carries the shuttle. Remember that? That's what that looks like. I'll have to post that later. I happened to get that. There we go. I got that shot. That's another way to put definition of piggybacking on me there, TJ. Oh, my goodness. That's funny. That's great. You know, I do have foot condoms on. I could turn on my TPR pedal. Yeah, that was weird, TJ. I don't know what the deal is there, but... Because this... I mean, the Navigraph charts are definitely off on these airports anyway. I'm pretty sure we've flown Austin before, right? And I know I've done Dallas Love Field. It's just... It's odd that those are off. This place is getting X-rated without the toes. There's Chipper. Ah, Trojan Wabbit. I can't remember. Which one are you? Who are you and Chad? Good to see you again, man. Welcome back. Maple Leaf says band toes. Maple's not a big foot person. Chipper, Cordial Cloud over there. Cordial, are you going to do it again? The MDL. We're going to have to start banning anything that looks like a C-17. Because between you and Bats, it doesn't matter if you're actually flying the C-17 or you're flying a livery that's the C-17, even though you're flying the MD-11. You guys are just like nailing it every time. I'm starting to think there's something going on. No, you guys are just good. You like that plane, and that's good. Trojan Wabbit is Trojan Wabbit in here. Hey, Trojan Wabbit. Says, hey, guys. Welcome, Trojan Wabbit. Give you some blue skies here, buddy. Here, we'll even throw you in some bunny. There you go, because you're Wabbit. There you go. There's some rabbit icons for you. Welcome, Trojan. Did I accidentally turn off my Bravo camera? I did. Oh, it should be on. What happened? What happened? Let's try this again. It's like it just... Nope, there it goes. I don't know what happened there. My Stream Deck said it was on, but it wasn't. Yeah, look at Marion dropping in you some orange whips there, Trojan Wabbit. Zach says you got to come in low and shallow below the glide slope and hit 10 feet right before the start of the 1,000-footers and idle the throttles there. See, that's the trick. I have to install OBS, never used it before. There, yep, give it a whirl. Are you going to do the standard OBS or are you going to use Streamlabs OBS? There's advantages and disadvantages for both. There's some diehards for the OBS straight version. There's also diehards for Streamlabs. Well, you are welcome, Trojan Wabbit. That's the kind of people we have in these streams, buddy. All part of the show, my friends. Get on in here like you're doing, Trojan Wabbit. The rest of you that are out there in chat, continue hanging out with us in chat. That's great. If you want to fly with the crowd, fly with us. We'd love to have you fly. As Delt says, blue sky, Sim Family. You're going night-night, Delt. Well, Delt, thanks for joining. Everybody give us some blue sky. Shout out to Delt Gam 88. Appreciate you being here, buddy. You probably got to work early, right? Game is almost over. Delt, thanks for joining us tonight. I think we'll probably only get one more leg in because by the time we get landed and get all the landing challenges in, it'll be 10:30 and that'll be a 3-hour stream. I'm trying to keep these at 2.5 to 3 hours. He'll make the end of the runway in 15 minutes. That's great. Runway. Big Steve's ready to take off. Now, Maple, are you happy we finally did your suggested flight, buddy? Maple's yes. All right, we're getting ready to get to the threshold here to take off. Got Cordial Cloud, TG Turner up there, Shipper Sneeze. We also have Big Steve ready to take off. There's Emmett and Trojan Wabbit. We got Sumacao making his way over as well. Silva Killer, you still here with us? I know you're in chat. Are you flying with us? Maybe you probably already took off. Silver, that's what I miss about you, because like usually you're like, you're already like ahead of the game, man. Like you get to the next airport too. You're such a giver. You're such a selfless person. You like get over there so you can get everybody and make sure the landing challenges are being judged. You're that kind of guy. Everyone else first. That's the kind of guy you are. Drain Claw's up there. Practice over there. I think I see you, Silver, over there. Yeah, see? Practice is that way. A lot of you are that way, though. Top of descent already? Well, you know what? If we don't do the third leg for the triangle, you guys just hop over in Discord. I love seeing you all in Discord in the channel, the voice channel for the flights. Blabbermouth is right, Bruden. It's always good to see you over there as well, and I always get a big smile on my face when I see y'all flying in Discord together, too. So, by all means, if we don't do the last leg, which kind of at this point, 9:23, we'll see how it is, but probably not going to do that final leg, at least on live stream. But those of you that are like still raring to go, by all means, go into our Discord server. There's a lot of you that get in there. I'm stuck. Look at this. Oh, probably because I have my parking brake on. Have you ever had that, by the way, where you get into a spot in the scenery where you don't have your parking brake on and you get stuck? It's kind of a weird bug thing. But anyway, debrief, exactly. But it's but that's the thing. Like, y'all can jump in there and still party, still pour your orange whips. Thank you for letting me go, by the way. I just pulled in front of Cordial Cloud. Thank you, Cordial. Let's get this thing ready as some of our friends are taking off here. We've got think that's Chipper. Yep, Chipper Sneezes taxiing out. TG Turner's floating already and ready to take off. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. Stereo cockpit. Taxi light off. Runway turn off lights on. Wing and wheel well on. Strobe and steady. There we go. Let's go down here. Let's get our TARA set. Let's get our chronometer on, and that's right down here. Let's check, make sure we have RTO. We do. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Let's just double check our checklist. That's why we have it, right? Parking brake set, auto throttle. Ooh, see? I would have missed auto throttle. Auto throttle armed. Landing lights are on, runway taxi lights, position lights, transponder, TFC, and clock. And we are ready, and we want the... this time I'm going to actually do VNAV and LNAV once we... by the way, with the 737... You got to align with the runway before you can actually enable the VNAV and LNAV. Now, what's interesting is like that actually works. I think with the 777, you can turn those on, even though that's a PMDG aircraft. You can turn those on right out of the gate, and they will literally right out of the gate, and they will actually enable. But with the 737, you actually have to be lined up with your runway before it allows you to turn those on. Now, I'm going to show you once we get set up right behind Chipper Sneeze as we feel his exhaust, his thrust blow us in the face here as we get right behind him and his tail. But now if you look over here, you should be able to see. I'm going to be able to turn on VNAV and LNAV because we're well, LNAV's still not working. Okay, I lied. VNAV works. And Bruin says just go. Here we go. 40%. Let's go. 40%. Bruin says just go. So we're going to just go. Here we go. And tow up. Release parking brake, forward pressure on the TCA Boing Yoke. Until we hit 80 knots. Once we hit 80 knots, we can release that forward pressure on the Yoke. 80 knots, we'll release that forward pressure, let our vertical stabilizer take over directional control on the runway. Keep that nose wheel right down the center and rotate. And here we go. And we're positive rate gear up. And here we go. And we're gonna already turn to the right. Get that nose down a little bit so we don't lose too much airspeed. Keep that turn coming. Go ahead and put her flaps up to 1. Smooth as silk. And you think, can it get any better than this? I mean, we're in 2020, 2024. Can it get any better than this? And it can, friends. Like I said, we checked that out. Let's go ahead and do VNAV. And that's lit up. Let's go ahead and command 1. But it, as you all saw, it does get pretty damn good. I like the different trees, the different seasons. I don't know. Parallel 42 is going to have to up there. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It's really loud. But Parallel 42, we'll go ahead and turn off the TPR camera and the Bravo. They're going to have to up their game a little bit because you can actually do the real time, change the daytime, the seasons, all of that stuff. Where right now, Parallel 42, as good as it is with the Flow, I love it. I've got the Flow Pro version. But now you can do all that stuff in real time with 2024, and you'll be able to do that. There's a replay function, which you can kind of haphazard get out of the 2020, but it's a built-in replay. Outside view, thank you, Bruden. I'm going to turn that volume down because it's just so loud. But so that's something that'll be cool to see. Bruden loves these outside shots. Who doesn't, right, Bruden? But in any case, 2024 coming out in November. Is it November 19th? I forget. Maple Leaf says replay. Yeah, replay. So we can put back either our you know what will be really cool about that is we can have some of you post your replays on Discord server and show us your landings. November 16th. Thank you, Zach. I think you're right. It's 16th. I had my 9 upside down and reversed. Yeah, I think you're right. It is the 16th, isn't it? But definitely looking forward to that. I think most of us will get it. We're going to still have 2020 installed, just in case, because you know there's going to be bugs. You just got to expect it. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be bugs. We know this. But it's looking... I'm so excited. I mean, it's going to be so great. I mean, I've said this a million times. Like, when Microsoft decided to stop doing Microsoft Flight Simulator, I was so... I think I did shed an actual tear. I just loved it, and but then when they came back, and you know who saw this when that first release, and everybody's like, I mean, even Captain Canada's like, that's CGI, and I'm like, dude, I don't think so. Like, read some of the comment from Microsoft in the Sobo that those are real in-game shots, and I didn't blame them for thinking they were CGI because they just looked too good and performing too well that it couldn't be anything else. But it really, and we all saw it. It's like, yes, this is a real thing. And so, yeah, I mean, it's been a wild ride, and it's just great to see 2024. And I love the fact that they continue putting. I mean, think of how much money Microsoft is spending. I mean, on the development of this. I mean, it's included with Game Pass. Honestly, when you think about it, you can get the simulator for $70 and have it a breathing, living thing that continues to get updated all the time by the developers. I mean, $70. I mean, think of frickin' Madden. I spend $70 for the same copy and paste code year after year, and it's got a few updates and stuff, but it's basically a roster update. Although the last one wasn't too bad. But, I mean, you think about it, it's actually a real reasonable deal, and it's amazing because you know they put a lot of money into it. One $5,000 computer later, you can experience it. Well, see, here's the thing, Bruden. 2024, you're not going to have to spend $5,000. I didn't spend $5,000 on my computer, and you can see it runs just fine. I think my total cost on mine when I built, even with the 4070 Ti Super, I think I was right around $2,400, somewhere around there. Still played Madden 08. But yeah, with Microsoft, and I showed this. Check it out. If you hadn't seen it, last Sunday we checked out 2024 Tech Alpha, and that's an alpha beta. And I showed it on the stream. I brought up Task Manager, and I showed all my cores were running. My threads and cores are all like running. Like right now, if I looked at it, it'd be like one main one running, right? Maybe a little bit of activity in some of the others. Probably more for my other stuff going. And all of them are being used, and it was smooth as silk. So the point being is, you'll be able to get the additional graphics and not have to upgrade your computer. Or if you have less, like if 2020 isn't really working super great right now, you'll be able to turn the graphics down, I suspect, and in 2024 with the multi-core support, you'll be just fine. You'll probably get a hell of a lot of performance without actually upgrading your computer. Bruin says, 1 sec, excuse me, did you just say you spent $2,400? No. I spent $2,400 on my entire build. I custom built my computer, so that included the case, the memory, the CPU. I've got an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X3D, my 4070 Ti Super, motherboard, power supply, which is an 850. What am I missing? NVMe drive. I think it was like somewhere around $2,400. You're an amateur? Why? Because I didn't spend $2,400 on a video card like our friend Practice? That's crazy. How about the 5,000 cards that are coming out? Getting a Yaw 3? How about a Digital Storm? If you want a pre-built. iBuy Power is not bad, to be honest with you. Actually, my secondary computer is an iBuy Power. I bought it from Best Buy. It's one I've decided one time when I did a new computer, I didn't want to build. I don't even want to hassle the build. I'm just going to be lazy and pick one up. And I bought it from our local Best Buy. This thing's still running great. I've got my old 1080 card in it. It still runs great. I can run 3 monitors, my 2K monitor. I can actually run two 2K monitors and my 1920 by 1080 when I'm just doing apps. I'm not gaming on it. It's still running great. Still just powering right through. Biohazard Juiced is in the house. Biohazard Juice, what's up, buddy? I know, Biohazard. You missed when I was talking about that. I screwed up. I screwed the pooch, friend. I screwed the pooch. I messed up. I clearly messed up. Boy, we're going to be at Top of Descent here in no time. There's Top of Descent. What is our... Sorry, that music's a little loud. Let's see here. Top of Descent. I got to get Navigraph charts loaded up here for this flight. Import flight. Yeah, I screwed up. I was in a hurry last night. It's been already a long week. A lot of stuff with my head was in work. And for some reason, I went back to commercial on Wednesday. I completely mucked it up. For that, I apologize. We're flying to KIAH, but I might make it up. We might do a couple GA flights in a row. So if you're big on GA flights, you got that to look forward to. All right, let me see here. So we've got, let me do our approach. Again, let's put this up top really quick. Our approach will be runway 8 right. I think that's still accurate. ILS. Let me check here. All right. What was it? 8 right. Okay, right. 8. I think are we just doing final on this? Probably just... Yeah, we'll just do final. There we go. We'll do final. Bring us right in. Be a perfect spot. And 8 right. ILS 8 right. Looks like we're doing 2,000 on our intercept here. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this down to 2,000. By the way, I haven't even had... You know, when we do these live streams, I'm usually scrambling to get everything ready after I get off of work, that I don't even eat dinner. I know somebody's going to say the usual. But you know what? It's kind of an ongoing thing for some reason. Y'all joke about it, or a lot of you joke me about it, about what I eat for dinner. It's going to be coming. Somebody's going to put it in chat. I know they're going to. You sound married, man? Yeah. Biohazard says, it's all good, and I'm always down for GA. Yeah. You know, it's a good mix, but yeah, I just screwed that up. I got back into my old mode. Had one individual really upset with me. Any of you are in Discord, I'm sure you know who that was. All right, here we go. We got it decelerating here. As we're approaching our top of descent, we're going to be descending here. Probably a good time to get our stuff programmed in for this approach. Turn, descend. Let's see here. Let's go here and init ref. 40 degrees. Hopefully I can remember to do all my flaps this time. 128, so we'll go about 133, and we've got 109787, 1097, 10970, and plug that into our captains, and 1970 in our first officer, and 87 on the course, so we'll get that plugged in over here. 87. I'll get the flight control unit from one. Ooh, I almost forgot to tell you all. I got some exciting news here. Hold on. 87 on the captain and 87 over here on the first officer as I scream right by it. Yikes. Yikes. There we go. Exciting news. Did you all see that the EFIS 1 and 2 were released? So good friend at WinWing, my contact there, reached out to me and said, hey, SimFanatic, how about the couple additions to the EFIS? I've got the flight control unit, and so that's actually shipped. I should be getting it. I might actually get that. Well, I'll definitely have it in time for our next commercial flight, especially if we do 2 more GAs. But I'll be, hopefully we'll have that, and we can highlight that during our next commercial flight, right? And that'll be awesome. Captain Red Sky, thank you, sir. Says, smash the like button. We're at 34. Well, thank you, friends. Appreciate those likes, my friends. Thank you so much. And thank you, Captain Red Sky, for that. We're all one group. This is our channel, right? We're all part of the show. You're all part of the show. Thank you, Captain Red Sky. Appreciate it. But in any case, we're coming in here. And what I like about this, we're going to do about face around here. And then we're going to go straight in to our runway 8 right. As we get ourselves situated, let's make sure we're coming in at a good rate of speed, and it looks like we're doing well. If we look over here on our left FMC, 250 at 10 mile, we need drag, so let's go ahead and add drag. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Bravo camera, so you can see I've got my speed brake here, and there's these detents, and I can just drop that in. There's a little ball here that will catch that. Gives that feedback. I really think that's a great design. Right, we're about 277, so I'm going to go ahead and just take that out. And let's go ahead and hit B just to make sure our altimeter right now is at 3012, 30.12. And we'll go silent cockpit once we get below 10,000 feet. Let's see if I can do a better approach in landing. I really mucked up that last one because I didn't. So what happened was I only had like 15 degrees of flaps in, and I was like on final, and I got a call out like flaps. I'm like, ah, shit. And then I put on all my flaps, and then I ballooned the hell over, and it didn't land that hard. Landed at 288. That's not great, but it's not bad. I didn't have all of you screaming, in the cabin, and I just like broke your necks when I landed. But let's see if we can have a better approach here in landing this time around, Kyle. Got Kyle, Kelrijo Cloud, Emmett, the Nemesis back there, Trojan Wabbit. Hollandaise, who's Hollandaise? Engineer Tom, thanks for joining us as well. Big Steve over there, TJ Turner. We got Bats in the house. We got Amarchi, Cordial Cloud. We've also got Tashi Draco, Fluid Mercury. It's good to see you up there. And all of the rest I can't really read. Proctus, I think that's you. And where's Silver Killer? Is Silver Killer still here? Or did Silver bounce? Silver might have bounced. After I get done with the stream, I gotta check and see how I disable the blue light filter on my brand new monitor. So when I'm wearing my frickin' polarized sunglasses, I can actually read it better. So I buy this awesome monitor. It's like all dim because of the blue light filter. It's hard for me to read. And my old 1920 by 1080 monitor, I can read clear as a bell. So it doesn't have the blue light filter on it. I'll do that later. Oh, Silver Killer is at KIAH waiting. See, Silver, you're such a good guy. It's just, that's to you, buddy. How are we doing? Our descent profile's looking good. We are maybe a little fast, not too bad. 210 for Totoro. So we got to decelerate here. We're going to probably put in the speed brake. We are under 10,000, so let's go ahead and do stereo cockpit. We'll turn up the volume a little bit so you can hear the engines roar, especially now that I can do my reversers, which will be nice. Speaking of, I need to set my auto brake. Let's go ahead and do 2 on that. Landing lights on, runway turn off lights on, and wing light on. And 210, so let's go ahead and put in a notch of flaps. That'll get that slowed down a little bit. Drag required. There we go. More drag. So we're actually pretty fine because, like, right now, we even want to get down to 173. That's still okay because, like, as you can see on the FMC here on the left, when we cross Big Buck, we're already under 210, so we're okay. So we can just kind of ignore that. Again, our intercept for this landing for runway 8 right, ILS, is 2,000, and it's at, is it Matin or Maton? We'll say Maton. So if we look here, we go next, it's this one right here, and there's 2,000 feet, 133 knots, crossing that at Maton, and so we got plenty of time for that. In the beautiful state of Texas, brought to us by Mr. Maple Leaf. And after we get landed and get all of our friends' landing challenges in and recorded, we'll conclude the stream. Do want to thank you all for being here, and if you do still want to continue on and doing that third leg. Again, that would be from, that's going to be the longest leg, too. That's why I'm not going to do it. But that's Houston, that'd be Houston back to Dallas. And the flight time, because I did prepare for that. But if you're curious, the air time for that one is 1 hour and 19 minutes. I'm sorry. No, I take that back. That would be, where's my note? I had a note on it. Oh, there it is. Airtime is 51 minutes, so it's actually longer than any of these legs tonight. Block time is 1 hour and 20 minutes. So, yeah, if we were going to do that by the time we get landed, it'll be like 10:15. Yeah, it'd be like 11. It'd be at least 11:30. Yeah, and I need to eat. But I might join y'all if you want to do a debrief. I might hop into Discord. Come join us in Discord voice to the debrief channel. And like I said, by all means, friends, feel free to jump in and do the flight. Do that last leg if you want. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, some of you would actually pick up and do that. I bet Chipper Sneeze will do it. Silver Killer, I don't know. It depends on, like, are you working tomorrow? Which you are, I'm sure. Look at everybody back there. Look at this. Oh, Bats. Oh, there's our F-14s. See, Broden? Why didn't I do more outside shots? I know what you're thinking, buddy. Bats right there. We've got, that's Tashi right there. Get some screenshots here. Trojan, Big Steve back there, Cordial Cloud of Marchi. But yeah, look at this. That's awesome. Am I blowing out anybody's eardrums, by the way? Hey, it's Bumpkin Air. Holy shnikes, that's loud. Bumpkin Air, welcome, Bumpkin. Good to see you, buddy. Look at this. Now that's an escort. With Tashi and Bats there. That's one hell of an... Where are the other F-14s? Thought there were more F-14s. Look at this. Biohazard Juice. My friend, my buddy, my pal. Let's give it up to Biohazard Juice. Dropping in the gifted SimFanatic membership. Thank you, Bio. Thank you so much. Gifted to you, CP65. There you go. Right to you, Biohazard Juice. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for your support, my friend. Very kind of you. All the love. There you go, man. Blue Skies. See, everybody drop in some blue skies, some orange whips to our good friend Biohazard Juice for dropping in that gifted membership. Thank you again, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, as we start slowing her down, we got our lights on. We got everything. Thank you, Zach and CP and Marion Harris. Thank you, guys. Silver Killer with the wave. Awesome. Thanks again, man. Very kind. All right, now I feel like I'm almost going to drop out of the sky. So I'm like going, so look, it says drag required. Really? Drag required. Well, maybe. I guess I kind of do need drag. Such a drag. Let's drag it down. We could probably go ahead and get this set up for our approach. So let's go over here. Drop this down to 10. We'll drop this to approach mode. And, hell, let's just go ahead and do approach now, I guess. Single channel. There we go. Line her up on the glide slope. We can see right here, we got the VOR and localizer. We're still on the VNAV path. Glide slope is enabled. Still slowing her down a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, it's probably loading the scenery right now. Notice everything froze. Hopefully I didn't freeze. No, we'll be fine. I don't think it's going to crash, knock on wood. We just got to give it a second to load the scenery. There it goes. There it goes. I had to load that FS Dream Team scenery. It's really up, and then, of course, I lose everybody. You'll come back, though. I just lost everybody, well, but you'll all come back in a minute. No worries. You all come back here now, you hear? You all come back now, you hear? There you are. See, I told you guys would come back. Big Steve. Yep, everybody's starting to get back in here. Emmett. As we are right at, we're looking pretty good here, I think. Probably drop our landing gear right between Eelpo and Matten. So we get a little closer here. Let's go ahead and do 50. I think we want to go ahead and do 15. Now let's go ahead and drop in some more flaps. All right, looking good. See how this goes. Who's in the lead right now? Practice. Hey, Silver Killer, you've been in here. Who's in the lead right now? Well, thank you, Practice and Silver Motherfucking Killer. Appreciate you guys doing the landing challenge judging. Dreamclaw right now is in the lead. Nice. Did Dreamclaw land right on the 1,000 footers? Obviously closest. Nice. How close was he? So we all know. Was he dead on? Was a sexy landing. Yeah, love it. Nice job, Dreamclaw. Anybody ever calls your landing sexy, you know it's good. You know it's damn good, buddy. You know it's darn tootin' good. Yeah, and Silver Killer said, a very sexy landing. Nice. He didn't even wake up the passengers on landing. Now you know that's a good landing when that happens, right? Oh, nice. Nicely done. All right, let's go ahead and drop the landing gear, and let's add another notch of flaps. Drop the landing gear in here. Here we go. Get a couple screenshots of this. That looks good. Look at Bat's landing gear all down and sexy as well. All right, what did I say our approach speed needed to be? 127, so about 132. Go ahead and pull. Oh, geez, that's way too slow. 32, there we go. I'm going to get all the flaps in this time. Dag nabbit. We're full flaps. Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get the TPR camera. TPR camera coming on. Gotta love the TPR pedals, friends. If you can afford them. What are they going for right now? I haven't even Brock said. Who just butted it? Or were you referring to Dreamclaw? We have like, what are the winds like? I should check the winds because I feel like I'm rocking back and forth quite a bit here. KIAH. They're not bad at all. Why are we rocking so much? 050 at 8 knots. That's nothing. It's nothing. 14 knot headwind. Civic Air 050 at 8. Here we go. Coming into Houston. This is the FS Dream Team scenery, friends. It's mighty fine. How many of you been to Houston Airport? We went there. We were, where were we going? We were going to, where was it we were going? Puerto Rico. When we went to Puerto Rico, we connected through KIAH, where we're landing right now. It's a nice airport. Actually, I really like the airport. Big freaking windows, you know, seating area. It all was updated. Had USB connections for you to charge your phones. Very modern looking. Practices I may have been to KIAH, maybe. Oh, practice. We're gonna call you. We're gonna call you Mr. Texas. Yeah, I just came up with that, by the way. Pretty creative, I know. Let's go ahead and get the autopilot off my airplane. Leave that auto throttle in for now. But yeah, now we're trimmed out pretty nice here. Had a little bit of up trim here.
300.
Let's go ahead and knock off that auto throttle. Oh, you know what? I didn't look. That's what I forgot to do last time. Oh shit. What the no! What is going on? This is gonna suck.
Airspeed full. Airspeed full.
Well, I guess it could have been worse. I I hit my as you can see, I hit my view. We almost died. I hit my view. Oh god, thanks. Yeah, that almost was bad. Biohazard. Like, it never is good to go like that when you're like in a critical part of landing, right? All right, friends, welcome to Houston. Mustang 302 says that was entertaining, LOL. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Oh, shoot. All right, let's go ahead and put down our spoilers. We can pull up our flaps, and let's go ahead and watch our friends coming in for the landings. We'll go ahead and turn off the Bravo and TPR pedals so you don't have to see my feet. Not that you were seeing them, but, you know what I mean. All right, let's watch our friends come in here. Let's see how they do. Gamer tags on. Hold on. Gamer tags. There we go. So who's got it? Is it still who's it? Silver Killer. Practice. Is it still Dreamclaw or what? Dreamclaw still? Awesome. All right, well, here comes Emmett the Nemesis. He's going to set it straight. Here we go. Emmett the Nemesis. Holy shit. Okay, well, he just took it, didn't he? I don't know. Maybe tied maybe with Dreamclaw? He was on Autoland. Emmett, were you on Autoland? You had to be on. Come on. Out with the... Give us the real skinny on that one, right? Autoland, you're flying an Airbus. Come on, CP, do you believe it? It's still Claw? What? No. How could it be? How could Dream Claws be better than that? It's got to at least be a tie, doesn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, Dream Claw. We love you. I'm sure you had a great landing, but I look pretty damn good, too. We got Trojan Big Steve coming in. Some of Kyle back there. Kyle's going to try to show us all off here. Right, Wabbit? Right, Wabbit? You rascally Wabbit? All right, let's see how Big Steve does. You know what? I think Big Steve should just win by default because Big Steve's flying with the SimFanatic livery. We'll just give it to him. That'll get everybody to join in and do our virtual airline there, Silver Killer. Ooh, another nice landing. A little bit off to the left there, but nonetheless, Big Steve, still a good landing, my friend. Good job. Let's give it up to Big Steve on that one. Nice landing. Nicely done, Big Steve. Stevie. I'm only counting Boings. Nicely done, practice. Nicely done. All right, well, we still have a Marchie and some of Kyle, Trojan, although I don't know if the F-14s count on landing challenges when it's commercial, right? They definitely will count on, we need to, that reminds me, we need to do a military flight again here soon. Airbuses are automatically disqualified. I don't know about that, but yeah, you got a suspect, right? Oh, Cordial Cloud. Now, Cordial Cloud won that first one. Let's see how he does here. I think he landed a little early. Can I get nice landing though, Cordial. Let's give it up to Cordial Cloud. Zach, that was a beautiful landing nonetheless. I think he hit a little early, but still looked great. Short, yep. Trojan's rubber banding like a mofo. Looks like that's going to be a little short, but nonetheless, Trojan Wabbit, that's still not bad. Get that... still not too bad, not too bad. Who is that? Is that us? Is that one of us, or is that somebody just somebody taking off? Okay. Who's next? Oh, Kyle. Kyle's coming in. Here comes Kyle. It's looking like a good approach here, Kyle. Yeah, I know the MD-11. Well, I need to buy the MD-11. Hey, which MD-11 do you have, Cordial? Is it the iFly one or the TF? What is it? TFDI Designs, whatever it is. Oh, Kyle, that was a good landing, but it was short, buddy. Still give it to you, man. Still give it to you. Nice landing. TFDI, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll get the TFDI. If I get the MD-11, I know there's two of them out there. What is it? The other one's Just Flight, right? I'll be getting the TFDI one if I get it. Yeah, right, Bats. That's the one I will be getting. It's probably about time we... You know, I still need to fly the BAE 146. I've had it for, like, God knows how long, and I still haven't flown with it yet. I'm such a heel. It's like I flew it like 3 times, and I was like this close to being like feeling comfortable enough to fly it live stream, and then things happened, and I never did. And now I have to start all over because it is different. We should fly that soon. All right, let's go ahead and I almost thought that was X403. I'm like, there's no way X403 is flying with us. It's like, I don't even know if she has a computer that will fly Microsoft Flight Simulator, that will actually run MSFS. She probably does. I mean, she's in IT, but she's probably got knowing her, she probably has a Mac. Nothing against her, though. She's awesome. I mean, she did like our swag. She's just so great. Silver Killer, we might need to get her to go to FS Expo, even though she doesn't do flight simming. But just all that she's contributed to the channel and the FS Expo stuff, we might have to get her to go. I'm just going to park with all the others that are right here. I'm not even going to pull up to the gate. We'll just go ahead and turn those off, turn the APU on. Those off. Oh, I didn't need that on. Wing light come off. And steady. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and She does have to go, Silver Killer. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Get her to go there. Should be a riot. All right, friends, and Silver Killer. So who are we putting in the books there? Is that going to be a tie with Dreamclaw and who was the other one I said? Who was the one that my memory is so bad. Who was the other one that had a kick-ass landing there? I just called them out. Dreamclaw and Emmett the Nemesis. Thank you, Marion. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna do we say it? Okay, good. Silver says it's a tie. Okay, well, I can live with that because I thought that was one heel of a landing there, Emmett. So I'm gonna put you both in here. By the way, what does this mean? So we're getting close to the end of the year. We're gonna tally all these landing challenges up for both GA and commercial. Whoever comes out ahead and wins it, we'll get we're gonna do a giveaway for, and it's gonna be something that is pretty cool. Okay, I won't say what it is, because to be honest with you, I'm not completely sure what it'll be. It's going to be something more than likely hardware. But anyway, friends, thanks so much for joining the live stream tonight. And if you do have time, definitely come check us out in Discord. I'll join y'all in a few minutes. I got to get my contacts out. Freshen up, throw some chicken nuggets, dino nuggets, if you will. No, I actually don't have any dino nuggets. I'm not doing dino nuggets tonight. Mustang, thanks for joining, man. But check us out in Discord and debrief. For those of you, Silver Killer or Cordial Cloud or Chipper Sneeze or Bats or any of you, Silver Killer and Proctus. I mean, if you want to continue on, Maple can finish that third leg. Sorry I didn't fit that in yet tonight, but if we did that, it would be like past 11:30 by the time we got done, and I got to eat. But I will join you all in Discord. Give me about 10 to 15 minutes so I can grab an orange whip, get the oven ready for some food. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. But anyway, friends, thanks so much for joining. What do we end up with likes tonight? What was the final tally on it? What were you up to? Oh, we're up to 40. Friends, thank you. This is for you. Little SimFanatic Shuffle, just one. Isn't that better? Hey! This, by the way, I don't know what this means. It just means something. It means orange whip, Chipper. Orange whip, you Silver Killer. Hey, how about you, Zach Cool? Orange whip. Biohazard. Orange whip. Frank Rose is in the house. Frank, where were you all night? Good to see you, Frank. Mustang, thanks again for joining. Proctus. Monitor, I'm gonna have to scroll up. Who's all in here? Toshi Draco! Toshi! Thank you, friends. Bats! CP65! Give a sneeze. Nathan Wildthorn. Friends, thanks so much again for all those likes. 40 likes. That's incredible. I love you all. I will be seeing you Saturday. We're probably going to do a GA flight on Saturday because I owe it to all of you and all of you and all of you and all of you and you over there and everyone. All right, I'm out because I'm going crazy. I'll see you in Discord voice for those that want to join us. Until then, friends, have a great rest of your week. Take care, and as always, blue skies. We'll see you soon, my friends, my pals, my family, my amigos. Let me find my button. Good night, friends.
Cause you're desperate. Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison? What's your pleasure?